Hello, today is a gorgeous Friday here in New York. Perfect weather to dive into the absolute madness happening in Port Charles. We're breaking down the May 22nd episode where Dante explodes, Jocelyn goes off, and Windermere gets a little creepier. Let's jump right into the latest and most interesting news updates for today. Oh my God, I'm screaming. I was literally eating dinner and honestly choked on my pasta when I watched this episode. I can't even deal right now. Okay, but listen. You guys are not prepared for the level of unhinged drama that just went down in Port Charles. I had to pause and text my friend immediately because I was like, are you serious right now? The writers are actually out of their minds in the best way possible. I need to talk about Friday, May 22nd, because it is literally one of the most insane episodes we have had all year. I'm texting this so fast my fingers are cramping, but whatever. Anyway, snorts. We have to talk about what is happening at Windermere, what is happening with Dante and Lulu, and honestly, every single person in this town needs therapy. Seriously. The amount of trauma everyone is casually carrying around is wild. Let me start with Jocelyn Jax because my jaw dropped. Okay. I remember how she was locked in the sub-basement at Windermere. I forgot to mention earlier, but she literally smashed a chair over Cassius's head. I was yelling at my screen. Yes, Joss, get him. But apparently, that wasn't enough to actually escape because in this episode, she is still stuck in that terrifying cell. Cassius is standing there with this massive bruised cheekbone, which is insane, by the way. I can't believe she did that much damage with a single piece of furniture. And Jocelyn is just delivering the most epic stern rebuke of all time. She's on a tear. She is literally tearing into not Nathan, and I am here for it. Oh, wait, before that happened actually, she found the notes on the wall behind the bed. Notes from Anna Devane. Anna was held captive down there on the 31st of October 2025. I'm dead. I can't breathe. Jocelyn looks at Cassius and screams, "You did it to her too, keeping silent and doing nothing." The audacity of this man to stand there and pretend he's not complicit in Ross Cullum's sick strategy. Cassius tries to act like he wasn't part of Anna's torture, but Jocelyn is not having it. She is disgusted. I'm disgusted. Why would he do that? He looks exactly like Nathan West, but his soul is pure garbage. I swear, mark my words. This is going to end badly for Cassius because you do not mess with Jocelyn Jax when she has nothing to lose. She is channeling her inner Carly, and she is going to destroy him. And don't even get me started on Anna Devane's situation right now. I know this is a tangent, but my brain is just firing on all cylinders. Anna is being transferred to a maximum security facility in France after she escaped her clinic and hijacked a car. Iconic. But also so sad because Emma Scorpio Drake is literally breaking down in tears back home over a smashed coffee mug she made for her grandmother. Wait, did I already say that? Whatever. Anyway, the point is Cassius, knowing about Anna's captivity in that exact same room, just proves how deep this Jen Sitwell and Ross Cullum conspiracy goes. It proves that Windermere has been a house of horrors for months, and nobody even realized it until now. Okay, where was I? Right so. Staying at Windermere for a second, we have to talk about Lucas Jones. I am so obsessed with Lucas right now. He's at the castle and he's presenting a direct challenge to Pascal. Yes, Pascal, the smarmy butler, I literally hate this guy. Lucas just walks right up to him, zero fear, and demands answers. He looks Pascal dead in the eye and asks, "Why haven't you told him if you want me dead so badly?" I literally gasped. The tension was so thick you could cut it with a knife. Lucas does not seem the least bit intimidated by this creepy butler. It's wild because Pascal is clearly one of Sidwell and Cyrus' henchmen. He might be down the organizational ladder from Cassius, but he is still terrifying. Pascal's face when Lucas said that, disgusted. Pure disgust. I'm calling it now. Pascal's going to snap. Lucas is pushing his buttons and playing a very dangerous game. Especially with Danny and Charlotte Cassadine also sneaking around the Windermere tunnels getting cornered by Callum. It is a madhouse on Spoon Island right now. Oh, I have to circle back to the Quartermain mansion because Alexis Davis is out here playing detective, and I am living for it. So, Alexis shows up in person to deliver an update to Harrison Chase and Brooklyn Quartermain. She had just shown Ava Jerome a picture of Delilah Wilson's tattoo, and Ava recognized it. Ava recognized the tattoo. I was like, of course Ava knows about the shady underground tattoos. Alexis tells Chase and Brooklyn that she has a new lead on Phoebe's mother. She thinks she might be able to trace the tattoo to a cult or a human trafficking group. A cult? Are you kidding me? This adoption storyline just went from a cute family drama to a full-blown true crime documentary. And the craziest part is that Ethan Lovett had been trying to rescue Delilah before she died. Ethan knows so much more than he's letting on. He literally burned a picture of Delilah. Why is he keeping secrets? He's over here acting as Sonny Corinthos new bodyguard and meeting with Tracy Quartermain. But he is hiding a massive connection to baby Phoebe. Is Alexis Lead going to help Chase and Brooklyn adopt Phoebe, or is it going to ruin everything? Honestly, with Michael Corinthos trying to set up a cheating trap for Chase and Willow Kane, Brooklyn and Chase do not need any more drama. But this is Port Charles, so obviously everything's going to explode. I am so stressed for Brooklyn, because she's already carrying the guilt of being the hit-and-run driver in Jordan Ashford's crash and letting Isaiah take the fall. Isaiah's surgical career is literally ruined because Curtis Ashford punched him and shattered his wrist. 11 fractures. This town is so messy and I cannot look away. And speaking of exploding and being stressed, we need to talk about Britt Westbourne. She needs to get it together, I swear. I love her, but she is stressing me out so much. She just called to book a plane ticket to Berlin to leave town. Berlin. She was ready to pack her bags and flee because the Huntington's disease, the Rocco Colombo threat, the fact that Jason is rotting in a WSB black site in Jakarta because he took the fall for Rocco falconry. It's all too much. But then she is still on the phone and she tells someone, I need to see you. It's important. Who is she talking to? Did she change her mind? Could she not get a flight? Or is she just trying to say goodbye to someone she cares about? Maybe she's setting up a meeting with Cassius. Because she wanted to warn him she's leaving. I don't know, but I am literally shaking. Britt knows that if she leaves, Rocco is completely unprotected. She knows Colombo is figuring out that Rocco was the one who shot him on Pier 55. If Britt stays, she's putting her own life on the line. But if she leaves, Rocco is dead meat. I honestly think she's going to stay because her protective instincts over Jason's son and Dante's son are too strong. She promised to look after things while Jason is gone. But seriously, the anxiety I feel watching Britt right now is off the charts. She's carrying the weight of the world on her shoulders, and she's running out of time with her illness. It is absolutely heartbreaking, and I am just yelling at my screen for someone to give this woman a hug. Okay, saving the most insane, heart-pounding, dramatic moment for last, Dante and Lulu. Oh my God. I literally cannot even process this scene. So Dante shows up at Lulu's house, right? And what does he see? Packed suitcases, fake passports, fake passports. Lulu's literally planning to take Rocco and go on the run. I was screaming at my TV, Lulu, what are you doing? Dante's absolutely not having it. He is furious. He is terrified. The vein in his forehead was literally popping out. He looks at Lulu and delivers the most iconic, chilling line of the entire episode. He says, you'll make us out a fugitive over my dead body, over my dead body. I got actual chills. Dante means it. He is a cop. He has destroyed evidence to protect Rocco. He has put his entire career and freedom on the line. And now Lulu wants to just grab fake passports from Ethan and flee the country. Not okay. The audacity. They get into this massive fussing match and it is so dramatic. Lulu is crying. Dante is yelling. And I am just sitting here like, please do not let Rocco overhear this. Rocco is already an emotional wreck. He just went to Gio Pomery for help. He knows he shot Callum. He knows Jason is in a black site because of him, and now Callum is officially targeting him. If Rocco hears his parents screaming about fake passports and dead bodies, he's going to do something stupid. He might even turn himself into Joe Fitzpatrick, that new sketchy detective who just arrested Curtis. Oh my God, Joe Fitzpatrick is definitely working for Sidwell. I'm calling it now. Anyway, Lulu is just trying to protect her baby, but running away is the worst idea ever. Dante knows that Ross Callum has the entire WSB at his disposal. You can't just hide from the WSB with a fake passport. I honestly think they need to send Rocco to Sonny's private island. If Sidwell and Callum don't know about the island, it's the only safe place. But then again, Sonny's distracted having secret meetups with Ada Jordan Turner and holding Rick Lansing at gunpoint. So, who even knows if Sonny can protect anyone right now? I forgot to mention earlier, but Steve Burton is officially coming back as Jason this June. He confirmed on his podcast, and I am literally counting down the days. Jason is stuck in that awful WSB black site in Jakarta, living under horrible conditions, all because he wanted to protect Rocco and Dante. Jason is a literal saint for that, but his absence is causing a massive ripple effect. Danny is completely unhinged without his dad. He and Charlotte are sneaking around Windermere trying to find dirt on Sitwell, and they just got cornered by Colum in the tunnels. "Move!" Now, Colum yelled at them. I literally jumped. If Jason knew what Danny was doing, he would lose his mind. And poor Britt is left holding the bag trying to protect Danny and Rocco while dealing with her own terminal illness. It's too much trauma for one person. I honestly feel like the writers are just throwing everything at the wall right now, and it is all sticking perfectly. And wait, I have to talk about the whole Nina Reeves and Jack Brennan situation, because my mind is still blown from that. Nina literally stabbed Brennan with the paralytic syringe that was meant for Drew Kane. Now, Brennan is completely paralyzed and locked in lying on the floor, and Valentin Cassadine is trying to figure out how to hide him in Carly's attic. Carly is going to lose her mind. She's already stressing over Jocelyn being missing, and now Valentin wants to stash a paralyzed WSB agent in her house. Insane. And Willow is over here turning into an absolute ruthless villain, telling Nina that she is taking control of her own future to get dirt on Drew herself. Willow was terrified because Sitwell told her that Drew has to stay. Paralyzed or end up dead. The stakes have never been higher. Everyone is lying. Everyone is hiding something. And everyone is one wrong move away from going to prison or worse. So yeah, Friday's episode was an absolute masterpiece of chaos, from Alexis dropping Colt bombs on the Quartermains to Britt having a full-blown existential crisis on the phone, to Luca's furiously challenging Pascal, the smarmy butler, to Jocelyn reading Cassius for filth in the Windermere sub-basement, and finally Dante and Lulu's explosive showdown over fake passports. I am so emotionally invested in these fictional people. It is actually